Alrighty, guys, come on in. Hello, everyone. I am Coach Portia, the income creator out here in these streets. So come on in, come on in, come on in. I am your motivator and your plug into the world of rug testing. Let's say that. In compliance. So, guys, now listen, I'm going to show you in the next 20 to 25 minutes how to start your own mobile testing business. Even if you have no experience, no medical background, and you're starting from scratch. Guys, I have trained hundreds of students across the US to get certified, start their own businesses and land contracts in this industry. And if you want to be a part of it, join. Also, guys, this is a federally backed, recession proof, and always in demand. Before we dive in, drop in the chat where you are listening from. I am live on all social media platforms. Let me know if this is your first time hearing about this industry or if you're already certified. Let's see who we got in the room on this Sunday. Come on in, guys. Let's see who we got in the room on this Sunday. What we got? What we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got up in here? Come on, guys. Come on. Who we got? What's up in here? Hey, guys. Y'all do me a favor. If you stay or if you leave, hit the like for me, please. Okay. So, guys, what is rug testing? Replace that R with a D, guys. I got to be careful over here on AI. Okay. Replace the R with a D. Good morning. Good morning from North Carolina, period. NC worker over here on YT. What's up, YT? We got YT in the house, y'all. We live on all social media platforms. I'm not going to keep you guys long today. So let's get into it, okay? What is rug testing and why is it needed? Thank you so much for the bags. Let me turn my little heater off. Y'all know I be cold. It's cold, y'all. It's cold. Okay, so let's get started with the basics. So, what exactly is rug testing and why is it such a big deal? So, guys, in simple terms, rug testing is a part of keeping workplace safe in complying with federal regulations. So, especially under the Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. Now, we know there are two types of testing. So, first of all, let me tell you guys what DOT is. So, DOT test, which follows the federal 49 or law of the 49 CFR Part 40, is required for safety sensitive jobs like trucking, aviation, transit, pipeline. That's DOT. Non-DOT testing, which is for private employers like, let's say, construction companies, schools, everybody know a school, hospitals, staffing agencies, and even government offices. Okay. So anywhere safety matters, there's testing. And guess what, guys? Those samples don't collect themselves. So this is where you come in. As a certified collector, you're the one responsible for making sure the process is done correctly, documented properly, and sent to the lab safely. You can be mobile, meaning you drive to the company's job sites or events, and they pay you for every collection you perform. So, this is not a job, guys. This is not just a job, it's a skill, a business, and a service that's always in demand. It's not going anywhere. It's recession proof. Let's talk about why this is a recession proof business and not a trend. This is federal requirement. Companies have to stay compliant whether the economy is booming or slow, guys. So it doesn't matter. People still get hired, accidents still happens, random tests, they still have to be taken. And that means collection still happens. So it does not matter. So let me put it this way. During COVID, testing didn't stop. It actually increased because companies always need trained professionals who can collect samples the right way. That's why I say this is one of the most stable and overlooked businesses out there. So let's do some quick math, guys, and this is just an example. If one testing site pays you $45 to $75 and you do 5 in a day, that's anywhere between $225 to $375. How many of you guys make $375 in a day? How many of you guys make $225 to $375 in a day? Comment below. If you would like to increase that and have that, comment below, right? So guys, that's just one day. So multiply that by 5 days and you can see that this turns into a serious income stream fast. So some of my students started part-time while working other jobs. A few months later, they replaced their income with this industry. So this industry doesn't care about your degree, it cares about your compliance and professionalism. So, how do you get certified in this business? So, how to get started? You have to take a certified course, training course. And that's where my program comes in at, guys. I offer 3 self-pay certification options. DOT certification teaches you how to complete under federal it teaches you how to collect under the DOT guidelines, federal regulated. It ain't going nowhere. We can't play with DOT. Okay. Non-DOT certification for private companies in general testing. Train the trainer for those who want to become instructors and train others. Everything is online, it's self-paced, and you get your mock exam, marketing strategies, how to set up your lab partnerships, your compliance guides, and access to a private community of collectors nationwide. Some of my students even pass their exam in the same day they enroll. So if you're sitting there thinking, do I need a medical background? Absolutely not. What you need is willingness to learn and take action. No medical background needed. Let me see this question. I just followed you. I'm completing a CCMA class now. And then I will check you out. Period. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Let me see. I got a question over here on YT. I would like to learn to make this amount. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep listening. Keep listening. Any other question? Let me see what I missed. Let me see what I missed. Did I miss anything? 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 Anything? Okay. All right, guys. So for those of you that wants to become a trainer or train others, you can. Like I said, everything is done online and self-paced. You get your mock exam, marketing strategies, how to set up your lab, partnerships, your compliance guides, and access to a private community of collectors nationwide. So some of my students even passed their exam in the same day, guys. That they enroll. So if you're sitting there thinking, nope, like I said, you do not need a medical background. All you have to do is take the course. It doesn't matter how big, how small. Companies do not care. They just want to make sure that you are certified and available. If you're certified and available, they want to do business with you. Okay. So, all right. Now that you understand how the industry works, the opportunity it holds, and how to get started, let's talk about your next step. I want to personally invite you to enroll in one of my certification programs today. You can choose between the DOT course, which is a bundle, DOT and non-DOT course, and the trainer bundle, which includes both. So guys, let me know what questions that you guys have. And today, while I'm on the live, when you guys enroll in the course, it's 50% off. If you use the code 50 off at checkout, you will get 50% off the course. Any questions? Oh, we got another question over here. If you click the L tree in my bio, L tree in my bio, you can see where you can register it. Let me make sure, because I need to turn it on over here. Any questions? Who wants to get started today? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions, my friend? Any questions? My friend. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I have to turn this on. Let me turn this on for you guys. Let me turn this on for you guys. Let me turn this on for you guys. Let me turn this. Oh, yeah, it's on. Okay, use the discount code 50 off at checkout to get 50% off. So, guys, instead of paying $400 to be a specimen collector, it'll be $200. Payment plans are available: Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Instead of $600, if you want to be a collector and train others, It's $300 if you use the code. Payment plans are available: Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. I'm really trying to help you guys get into a position where you can let a bag chase you, because my prices will be going up. Y'all know my prices go up every year, but this time they will go up a lot more because I'm really helping people get to the bag out here. I really be helping my people get to the bag. And my pricing, like I've been doing it a lot, right? Reaching back, pulling people back up with me. At the end of the day, man, it's up to y'all if y'all want to get this bag or not. These people ain't caring out here. Over 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. Y'all see what's going on out here. Government shutdown right now, baby. They don't care if you feed your mama, your daddy, your children or not. You got to take a stand. You have to do something right now. You cannot sit and be complacent because you're looking around seeing what other people going through. You think that's what we're supposed to go through. No, it's not. No, it is not. Everybody is not struggling. If you want to get out of the struggle and stay out of the struggle, you have to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. I know this firsthand. I left corporate America 13 years ago. I was struggling. I was broke. When I started my first business, my account was in a negative $249. Hello. I did it scared. I did it broke. I did it unsure. And I made $2,000 my first day in business. It was a no-brainer to me to get into something that is recession proof. If trucks stop moving, guys, the world stops. Period. Your certification will be valid in all 50 states for 5 years. This is not the type of business where you have to go stand in line and beg for somebody to feed you. You leave breadcrumbs and then they're going to call. As long as you're marketing your business, as long as you're putting yourself out there. An alert does not go out to businesses and say, hey, Courtney got certified today. No, you have to be willing to market your business. But guess what? Google My Business is free. Right? My student that landed the helicopter crash and made $1,800 for 3 collections, she was on Google My Business. It's free, right? There was a helicopter crash. They contacted her. These companies don't care nothing about all that extra stuff that you may be thinking in your head and telling yourself, because this is what people do automatically off top. They think failure. This is what they do. Failure. Let me put this code up here so y'all can see this. That's what people think off top: failure. They don't think about anything else. Failure off top. You're trying to assume something. You have to get in it to get it. None of us knew. We never know, right? But we understand that this is a business that is not going anywhere, and we are a benefit to these companies out here, right? You have people that have degrees and cannot find a job, cannot get a job. You have people that have degrees, they're getting paid way less than what they thought they should, what they know they should be getting, right? Bachelor's and master's degrees getting $17 an hour, $20 an hour, some getting $16 an hour, $15 an hour, right? Guys, you can't be complacent in this time. This is the time to make sure that you have multiple streams of income. Make sure you are a person of value. Guys, as an instructor, did you know you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as an instructor? Right? As an instructor. 10 plus streams of income. Also, when you get into the industry, guys, the labs, they're going to send you all of your supplies that you need, right? To do the collections. These labs, they want to partner with us. We help them make money and save money at the same time. They want to have more. They want to expand. Every company wants to expand their operations. More equals more. If you want to go fast, you go by yourself. If you want to go further, you take people with you. And that is what every company wants to do. So we help them make money and save money at the same time. It will cost them billions of dollars to open up 30,000 collection sites. You have to follow my page first and then you'll see it. You have to follow my page first and then you'll see it. Let me see if it'll work for me. It's working for others. It's working for others, I see. It's working. It's working. I see it's working for others right now. Guys, make sure you use the discount code 50 off. Guys, I will be going up on my prices. It's something about me, and this is what my team is getting on me about. So I gotta go up on my prices anyway. I gotta go up. They gotta go up, right? But I'm trying to help you guys get in it before I go up. I'm really trying, man. I'm trying to help y'all, bro. This is what I do. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Everyone knows that it's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. Those that know me, I don't sell courses. I create winners. No matter what I do, no matter what opportunity I have done. Hey, yo, biz. No matter what opportunity I have done, when people connect with me, they're gonna make money. Ask Yo Biz. Yo Biz, comment below. That's one of my students, right? It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. I'm intentional. Everything I do, everything I put out here into the marketplace, I make sure that others can do it with me. I make sure that others can eat as well, right? I understand Christmas is coming up. Guys, make sure you got something under the tree for yourself. Guys, time go by too fast to play games and to be complacent. Time goes by extremely fast. You look up, you 50. You look up, you 60. You look up, you like, damn, what happened? You see what I'm saying? Why you have the energy, why you feel like it. This is the perfect time to start learn a skill while you're at your peak, right? My student Yo Biz, she took my course. She was building her business. She was marketing her business while she was working her job. Real true story. She on here while she was working her job, right? She got certified August 21st. She was marketing her business. She got her passed her mock exam August 21st, right? On 2 days later, she was out doing, I forgot how many tests she was doing, but she made over $1,500 in 3 hours, right? Maybe 9 days later, she got fired from her job. Fired from her job. She didn't know that was going to happen. But thank God that she was marketing her business and building her plan B while she was working her job. And the day she got fired around 4 o'clock via text message. Did they fire you via text? Are you on here? They fired her via text message. Was that you? Did they fire via text or somebody else? Anyway, she got fired around 4 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock that night, she was out doing a collection for $450. Why? Because she was already building something. It's not going to hurt you to be a person of value. You want to be a person of value. People that's chasing success, they working on their jobs 30 years, 40 years, been at their job, and that's all they learn how to do. Congratulations, someone just signed up. Congratulations. Y'all drop some emojis in the comment section for, let's see, y'all know we're going to play a song for them. Y'all drop some emojis in the comment section. Congratulate. Let's see who this is. Let's see who this is. Because y'all know Josephine. Y'all give it up for Josephine, Janet, Lord, have mercy. What? Y'all drop some emojis and some congratulations in the comment section for Josephine. How do I sign up? Click the link tree in my bio. Use the discount code 50 off at checkout, guys. I'm trying to help y'all level up, man, before my prices go up. They're going up. They've been low for too long. They're going up. Listen, I have a proven track record of helping people. That's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? So this something you can put your whole family on, your children on, baby. Start a business, okay? Start a family business, okay? Anyway, y'all give it up for Josephine in the comment section when she come back on. Unless she on another social media platform. Let's see. She may be on one of my other social media platforms. I'm live on all social media platforms, but y'all give it up for her anyway. Give it up for her in the comment section. Give it up for her in the comment section. Congratulations, Josephine. They said on YT, on YT, on YT, on YT. When she come back in here. Let's see, need to take your collector training course. Yes, get it now. Why it is why you're getting the 50% off. 50% off. Proven track record. Proven track record of success. That's what I do. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag, man. It is what it is. I'm intentional. That's just what it is, right? I've always tried to help people get out of the struggle ever since I knew we could. Ever since I knew we could get out of the struggle, I've been helping my people get out of the struggle. Okay, guys, let's talk about these 10 streams of income that you open up for yourself as a trainer. Okay, so guys, you're already getting paid to do the collections. At the end of the day, if you decide you want to do collections, you say, hey, I want to be a trainer full time, you can. I'm passionate about training. I love to train. That's what I love to do. I love to help people get to a bag. I love to mentor. I love it. That's something I can literally do for free. And I do it all the time. But some I do all the time. So you already have those two streams of incomes doing collection, DOT and non-DOT. Okay. 3 streams of income, guys. Now that you are a trainer, you're going to train others, right? Just like any other university out here, any other trade school that's out here enrolling students. This is what they do. The colleges enroll 18.1 million students per year. Did y'all know that? Per year. The colleges, the universities make $993 billion per year. Per year. This is what they make. 993 billion. Yes, guys. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. If you're on my link tree, you'll see where it says pay with Sizzle or Shop Pay, which is Affirm. Then it'll say pay with Klarna or Afterpay. So if you want to take advantage of the payment plan options, what do I think? Let me see. What did you ask me? Let me see. Need to take your collector trainer course? Yes, I think I answered that one. Unless TikTok hit it or something. I don't know. You may have to ask your question a different way. You know, AI be tripping over here, girl. AI be tripping over here. Okay. So now that you are a trainer, guess what? You have resources now. Hello. I don't know if that means anything to y'all, but it means everything to me. I am her. You probably have to ask your question a different way because I don't see it. TikTok filtered it out. The AI filtered it out. Okay. Then is that I have a resource where I can reach back and pull my people up with me. That's everything to me. Why? Our brothers and sisters are working full-time jobs, sleeping in their car, and living in storage units. So I already have my collector training certification. Okay, that's good. So what do you need? You want to be a trainer? You want to be a trainer? Is that what you're saying? Or you just need help with getting your business out there? And what did you get training at? Okay, I'll wait on your question. I'll wait on your answer. Okay. Our brothers and sisters that look like us, hello, working full-time job. Difference between DOT specimen collector and the trainer. So the specimen collector course, you are doing the collections only. DOT and non-DOT. In the specimen collector trainer course, you're able to do the collections and train others. So as an instructor, you're able to train your own employees for expansion, right? You say, hey, I want to expand. I want to have me a location in North Carolina. I want one in Chicago, or I want to hire me some people to go to these locations mobilely, right? That's you expanding your operations. You're able to train other people, employees, right? You're able to go into these companies and say, hey, let me help you save some money. Let me train your front line. That way you have in-house testing, right? There's enough bread out here, enough businesses out here where you can train some people frontline and it ain't gonna hurt your pocket. It just gets you a bigger check. You see what I'm saying? If you go in it that way, you do the math with them. You say, hey, how much are you guys paying a month on testing, right? Say, how much are y'all paying a month on testing? Let me get my calculator. Y'all know I like that. They paying $60,000 a month or a year. You do the math. Listen, it depends on how big the operation is. Some companies are paying $1 million a month in testing. You just don't know. Some companies are huge. They're paying a lot of money in testing because they understand that this is what's going to keep their operation going. And not only that, they're federally mandated by law to get testing. Anyway, I don't want to scare y'all with them big numbers, so let's come low. Let me go low. You do the math with them. You say, for instance, how long y'all been in business? So we've been in business about 10 years. So you plan on being in business another 10 years? Yes. So over the course of 10 years, you will spend $3.5 million in testing or $1.2 million in testing. right? So let me do this. Let me train your front line so you can put some money in your pocket and have on-site testing that looks better to insurance companies, that looks better to companies that you're bidding with, companies that you're trying to close projects with, right? Boom. How much you want to charge me for that? It's up to y'all, but let's just throw a number out there. $30,000. They got it. Right? Y'all can split it up, pay it in every month. I'm just saying, right? How y'all want to split that up, right? They pay you $7,500 a month until it's paid off. You see what I'm saying? That's the pool that you have. Now you have resources, you're expanding. You can expand and increase your revenue just because you are an instructor. Because you're now a person of value. Hello? How do you make more money? You solve expensive problems. That is an expense to these companies out here. Although they making bukus of money, that's still an expense for them. And you can help solve their problem. Hello? By training their front line. And now they're doing in-house testing. Okay, let's move on. Okay, also as a trainer, right, you're able to offer the mock exams. My mock exams come included with my course. So every one of my students that takes my course, they get the mock exam with it. There's a lot of companies that offer it for free. Guys, let me give y'all a little nugget right quick. Let me tell y'all something y'all didn't know. There's lawyers out here that offer this course. Lawyers. So if lawyers are offering this course and they making all this money, why wouldn't you be offering the course too? Hello, come on now. Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Let's keep going. Right? So some people charge $700 for the mock. Some people I've seen the most I've seen it for was $700, but they don't come included with the course. I personally charge $200 for the mock exam, and that's for people that didn't take my course, right? They probably went to one of those other companies. They didn't know that it didn't come with the mock. They're like, damn, I had to pay $700, $900. It didn't come with the mock. It doesn't. Why? Guys, this is a high-paying skill that pays the bills. I understand why people charge the way they charge, and that's why I'm getting ready to go up on my prices, because I have a proven track record of success in helping people be successful. I can duplicate myself every time I duplicate me. That's what I do. I duplicate myself. Hello? I don't sell courses. I create winners. I keep telling y'all. Go to my profile and look at my testimonials. I create winners. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag unless you don't want one. That's the only way you ain't gonna get it, is if you don't want it. I can't make you go get it, but I'm giving you the blueprint, foundation, telling you and showing you exactly what you need to do, putting you in the right business where you can get a bag, where the money gonna chase you, that bag gonna chase you. That's what you want to be. Okay, anyway, that's 5. You've been doing this for 30 years. Oh my gosh. You should be doing it by yourself. Did you know you can do this by yourself? One of my students was doing this for 23 years. Click the link here in my bio, guys. Use the discount code 50 off to get it for 50% off today. Did you know you can do this by yourself? Because my students, a lot of people that see me, they didn't know that they can do this. Guys, there's people that work for Quest, LabCorp, Concentra, a lot of different labs. They don't know that they can start their own business doing this. Want to know why? Ain't nobody finna tell them. Why would they tell you that? Why would they tell you? Right? They not telling nobody. I don't even think it was meant for us to know about it. But now that I know, I'm telling the world. Hello. Anyway, let's move on. 6 streams of income, guys. Where focus goes, energy flows. When you start doing something new, guys, it gives birth to new money-making ideas. Listen to me. When you do something new, it gives birth to new money-making ideas. Now, this is the first stage of when I started, okay? I created the mock preparation handheld session, okay? That is for people that have horrible anxiety when it's time to take tests. They booked me for that handheld session, right? That's 6 streams of income. I charge $200 for that. I know for a fact no one was doing that before I started. They may be doing it now, which is fine to me. I am an income creator. Your vibe bring your tribe, and your tribe of people ain't looking for me to do a handheld session with them. They want you, they want to do it with you, right? There has been thousands of people that have seen me talk about this opportunity, but they're not vibing with me. They're vibing with you, right? Because your vibe bring your tribe. I've planted the seed. Now they're waiting for you to pop out and start offering it so they can link up with you. That's all they're waiting on you to do. You got to pop out, baby. Hello. 7 streams of income. Now that you are a trainer, right? You're going to have people that are already certified. It's already a collector. What she got? That's already a collector. And now they want to be a trainer, right? Thank you. Now they want to be a trainer, right? So they say, listen, I want to be a trainer. My daughter lives in Florida. She about to have my grandbaby. I want to move to Florida and help my baby raise my grandbaby. But I want to allow her to work while I stay at home with my granddaughter. But I still want to be able to make a little money, right? So as a trainer, I can do this from the comfort of my own home, right? Yes. Anywhere I got a laptop, computer, phone, yes. Okay. I want to be a trainer, right? Guys, listen. There are people charging $2,000 for the trainer course. My trainer course right now is $500. It's going up. Man, you can listen. There's no limits on what you can do in this industry. Y'all gotta come on, man. I need y'all to think for a minute. Colleges and universities exist so people can get a job. J-O-B. So people can get a job or may not get a job. You got a lot of people out here ain't got no job, right? They have the degrees so people can get in hopes that they get hired, in hopes that somebody would deem them worthy enough to pay them. I deem you worthy and important enough to feed your family this month, right? This is why universities exist, right? You can do the exact same thing, right? That's what I'm doing. But I know what I'm offering is needed. Ain't nobody got to beg for no seat at no table out here. It's not oversaturated. The only thing oversaturated out here is these jobs. If somebody tell you right now, hey, this company, if you find out that this company is paying $45 an hour, off on weekends, off on holidays, and you get guaranteed 80 hours of PTO when you walk through the door. How many people you finna tell? Comment below. I'm waiting. This job. I seen the ad in the paper. They need somebody. They need about 4 people. How many people you finna run on social media and tell? None. And why is that? Come on, let's keep it real, y'all. Why is that? Because you need it. Not before me. I can't tell. I gotta go get it first. Not before me. But what am I doing? I'm on the horn, baby. Ooh. Right. You want that job. I'm on the horn. What's up, my people? This is what you can do. You better hurry up and get it before they change the rules. You better get up in it before they try to make it a little bit more difficult. Y'all better stop playing. You better come up in here and run up a bag. You better come up in here and expand. You better come up here and learn how to work on your business instead of in your business. Y'all better come on. And then I'm giving it to y'all. And then guess what I'm doing? I'm going to show you love and give you 50% off so you can truly get out of the struggle. So you can go on vacation sometime. So you can show up to your kids' school sometimes. So you can feel what it feels like to live life. Not just wake up every morning on the same cycle, not tapping into your creativity. The downloads that you get, you got to bury them. Or crown loads that you receive, you got to bury them because why? I got to go to work. I got to pay a bill. Being an entrepreneur, guys, it ain't peaches and cream. It ain't just easy. It takes work just like anything else. But you have the freedom to be creative. You have the freedom to get, because you cutting out the middleman. Let's keep it real. You cutting out the middleman. You are cutting out the middleman. Let me give you an example. Before I started my first business, I was working for a company, calling companies, getting them to advertise, right? Me working for that company, I was making okay money, about $1,300 a week, whatever, because I was getting commission. When I cut out the middleman, me going in every day, them breathing down my throat, y'all get like that. I mean, it's so much over, just too much. I went from $1,300 a week, and when I cut them off, the middleman, and started my own business doing the same thing, I made $2,000 my first day in business, $4,000 my first week in business, $8,000 my second week in business. I cut out the middleman. They using my likeness, my charm, my energy, hello, to build them up. So I decided to do it for myself. And that's when I discovered that, damn, I am the money, right? I am money. When I show up, the money shows up. This is when I discovered that, wow, everybody is money. Wait a minute now. We are all money. We are currency. When you show up, Pink, the money has to show up. Okay. Hold on, let me answer this question. Is the trainer course part of the collector plus trainer course? Yes. Yes. You want both if you want to be a trainer NC. Right. So I know that we are all money. I know that. But you got to know that you are money. You won't discover that you are money if you ain't doing the things to get the money. Right. You're doing it for them. 100% of your effort goes to them. How old are you? How long do you think it took you to get there? Snap of the finger. Wake up. Damn. How did I become? What? My baby. Wait a minute. But my baby, 20. I thought I was 20. No, baby. No. You're not 20. You may feel 20, but you are not 20. Listen to me, somebody. You do not want to be old and broke. Come on, man. You do not want to be old and broke. You can do something about it now. We invest so much money into King Stomach. How much money you been spent this weekend on King Stomach, going out, turning up with your friends? How many things have you bought on impulse off the TikTok shop that brings you not one return? When you're learning something, hello, a skill that pays the bills where you're needed, where you can teach your children. Hello, wait a minute. You didn't graduate 3 years ago. You decided you ain't want to go to college. You ain't doing nothing. You need to learn this skill. That's what you need to do, ma'am, sir. You need to learn this skill. So you ain't got to turn around 10 years from now and say, Mama, I need you to pay my light bill. Or, Mama, you ain't got to be knocking on that door. Daddy saying, hey, I need to come stay with you because I was afraid to make moves. I was afraid. I let my intrusive thoughts take over me. I was scared. Baby, I've done it scared. I've done it unsure. I've done it broke. I've done it all the ways. I always say, yes, I'll do it. No problem. I'll spend the money. I'll learn how to do it and then teach my people. I'll invest the time, the money. I'll learn and I'll reach back and tell my people. But now it's time for my people to stop being complacent. It's time for my people to stop being complacent, man. These people don't care. They want us on a farm picking berries, man. This is what they want. This is what they want. And you deciding not to do whatever that you know that you're supposed to be doing, but out of fear, then you're saying, hey, this is where I want to be. Exactly. Or homeless. And now they're making it a crime, illegal to be homeless. Are y'all paying attention to what's going on? What are you telling yourself? Stop hanging with the people that's telling you where everybody broke. That's a lie. Everybody is not broke. Everybody is not struggling. That is a lie. I'm not broke. I'm not struggling. So that's a lie, man. That is a lie. Now listen, because I talk about this all the time. I ran through a whole lot of money, baby. I didn't have touched a lot of money, went broke. Following the trends, this is what success look like. You should have this car, you should have this house, you should have this, you should have this phone, you should look like this. Baby, I release all burdens around my finance. I sleep good at night. I will not, I repeat, I will not be old and broke. I could care less what people doing, what they doing, what they looking like, what I should be looking like, baby. I like to look broke. Thank you. Don't ask me for nothing. I look like I ain't got no damn money. I look like it. Hello? But I guarantee you, I will not be old and broke. I'm a woman. Where my women at? We want peace and security. I don't give a damn about no TV on no refrigerator. I don't care about that. What that finna do for me? I could care less about a Louis Vuitton bag, baby. I went way to China, got resources. I know where the bags are made at. Hello? Hello? And you see me with a Louis Vuitton bag? Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it ain't $100. Baby, because I could care less about some validation from some people. Hello? 60 is knocking at your door. And mine too. 50, 55, 45. They're knocking. They're gonna turn around here with a damn Louis Vuitton bag and broke. Oh, I look like that. Look at me. Y'all, yeah, look at me. I paid $7,000 for this bag. But deep down, knowing that account is struggling, knowing you got to hide that car behind the house because of aesthetics, because what somebody told you, what success looks like. Nobody's telling you to invest in learning something. Nobody's telling us this. Nobody's telling us to be a person of value. They're telling us to chase success. Go get that degree. Then when you get that one, go get another. Then when you go get that one, get another. Take that certificate, put it on the wall, wear it like a badge of honor. I got a master's degree, but sleeping in the car. I got a master's degree, but sleeping in the storage unit. Baby, when are people gonna wake up? Wake up. What are people gonna understand and know who they are and whose they are? When? When are we gonna wake up? Look at that. Ooh, I'm gonna need you to upgrade that phone. I'm gonna need, look, come on, man. Tell me how I can make a bag around here. How do I become a person of value? How do I overcome this fear that I have? With action. This is how you overcome the fear. With action. If you want to stay out of the struggle, it's simple economics, baby. Y'all see it every day, all day. You got to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. If you look like me, click the link tree in my bio, register for the course, use the discount code 50 off at checkout because 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. You think they ain't coming for you? I'm just saying. You're going to have to do something and do it now. Honestly, I don't care what you do. Just do something. I come on here every day. Well, it's been a few days. I've been working on my business, guys. I ain't been able to come on here like that. But I'm really trying to help y'all before I go up on this price. I'm just saying that I don't want to hear nothing about Portia. No. Because I've been on here 2 years. Helping my people get to a bag. Go to my profile. Look at the testimonials. That ain't even all of them. I will flood the FYP out if I post every testimony. Y'all be like, I'm finna unfollow this girl. That's all she do. Can you show me anything else? I'm trying to show you something else. I'm trying to show you something else. You got to follow my page. You got to follow the page first, and then it'll open up. It's one young lady showed me. She was looking at, what was she looking at? I forgot what she was seeing on my page. Anyway, you'll see the link. You'll see the link. It'll probably take you. It's gonna take you to my YT, my L tree, and even Lemonade. But you want to go to my YT, right? I'm interested. Click the link tree in my bio to register. I found you too. You found me 2 years ago, girl. I'm still here. Look, I'm glad you said that. That should tell you right there. I ain't no fly by night type of business, baby. I do this for real. She found me 2 years ago. Hello. She found me 2 years ago. Do you think I'll be doing something that I'm not impactful? Ain't nobody making no moves. I ain't helping nobody. I can't help nobody get to a bag. Do you think I'll be doing this for 2 years if that was the case? Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Stop playing. I have to be impactful. I have to be. I have to be showing people how to get to a bag. They have to be getting to a bag. 2 years? I'm shocked because y'all guys, I be rolling. Look, you never know what I be doing. I be rolling, right? I'm always moving, right? I'm not who I'm going to be yet, right? How do you discover your purpose? You discover your purpose by moving. Your purpose doesn't discover you, you discover it, right? You discover your purpose. You have to move. I've made a lot of moves in my life, guys. I've had 70 jobs, 70. I've said yes to a lot of things, and there's a lot of things I know how to do. I've made myself say yes and learn things, right? Just learning them because I'm a person of value. People need websites that know me, they come to me for a website. Portia, I need a website. Portia, I need a plug on this. Who can I contact for this? They come to me. Credit, they come to me. Drop shipping, they come to me. They want to put a book on Amazon, they come to me. They want to do a journal, they come to me. They want to dispatch, they come to me. They want to start their trucking company, they come to me. They want to learn how to market, they come to me. They want to be content creator, they come to me. I've learned how to do so much just by saying yes. Hello, I found you after I purchased a course. I failed because I didn't document right. How long ago was that? Did you retake it? Then I found your page and explained it so well. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's probably one of my was it one of my how to fill out the CCF videos? I listen, I try to put a lot of educational stuff on this page too. I go live, I do live trainings, live free trainings all the time. Why? Because your vibe brings your tribe. Everybody that's in this industry didn't link up with me. They may have linked up with somebody else, right? So I'm putting information out there for everybody. I don't care if you came through me or not. I just want to sow the seed so you can go out here and do what you got to do, baby. I'm planting seed. One planted, one water, God get the increase. Hello, Sunday. You see what I'm saying? I do free trainings all the time. I drop free gems all the time. You see what I'm saying? All the time. So I'm glad that you was able to see that video and learn. Are you going to retake your test? I hope so. Go retake your test. Go retake your exam. Also, guys, let me say this. There's a lot of Jive Turkey instructors out here. And I know some of y'all probably on the outside looking in because that's how y'all do. So I'm talking to you, Jive Turkey instructor, scammer. You don't have to scam people. You just doing it for a quick money grab, so you scamming the folks. Instead of scamming the people and leaving them traumatized, you can be impactful by being an affiliate, right? Get an affiliate link from me, promote the course, send them to me. They'll be trained the right way. They'll be trained the right way with somebody that does this for real, that cares for the people for real. You ain't got to be out here scamming these people. Be impactful. Don't traumatize the folk. You don't even understand. A lot of people, people be scared to elevate, man. Especially if they gotta spend money and you gonna take their money and scam them. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. Just get an affiliate link from me. You ain't even gotta say, hey, Portia, I was watching your live and you said all the scammers can come get affiliate link. No. If you want to be I'm just gonna say this. If you want to be an affiliate of my program, send me a message. I send you an affiliate link, right? Of my program. Help somebody, guys. I'm only one person. I can't do this by myself. But if you want to get into the industry and be a trainer, sign up to be a trainer, right? So you can reach back and pull your people with you. This is an industry that's not going anywhere. It ain't going nowhere, man. It can't. It cannot go anywhere. It ain't going nowhere. Hold on, I gotta miss it. Hold on 1 second. It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, send me a message. Y'all make sure y'all use the discount code 50 off at checkout. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Right? Only thing you need to be under that tree is you didn't elevate it. You didn't completed your course. And then now you make it more. Okay. Y'all can have a good Christmas. Tell the children they can have a good Christmas next year. But mama got to get in her bag. Matter of fact, you done gave them children enough Christmas and they don't need now. They ungrateful, mine too. They ain't getting that no. They ungrateful. But me, sometimes we do Christmas, sometimes we don't. I ain't never made Christmas no big thing around this house. It just depends on what type of mood I'm in. If I want to celebrate and give you a gift, I do. If I don't, I don't. That's just what it is. What it is. Anyway, guys, let me give y'all a list of few, because this ain't even all of them. Some companies that need you, okay? Transportation, of course. And this is what y'all need to know. Anybody that drives a big truck, any company, okay, that owns trucks, planes, trains, public transportation, school bus, their employees have to be enrolled in the consortium. Okay. So, guys, when y'all get this skill under your belt, this is what makes this recession proof. This is what no matter what happens, you always have the opportunity to get a bag. Okay. Because anybody that has a CDL license, like I just said, truck, plane, train, public transportation, school bus, they have to get tested every quarter, every 3 months. They have to get a test. So, say if you got a contract with a company, you contracted out with them, every 3 months they call you out to do tests. And they got 100 people. Let's just say that. That's an example. Okay. Pre-employment. Anytime they're expanding their operations, they need you. Reasonable suspicion. They need you. Anytime there's an accident, post-accident, they need you. Return to duty, they need you. Follow up, they need you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So just know that. Constructions, guys, that's a high injury risk and heavy equipment use. They need you. Contractors test before hiring, after accidents, and random on-site testing all the time. Healthcare, hospitals, clinics, home health cares, nursing facilities, right? They have to get tested. And guess what? They not playing no games with nobody in the medical field, baby. They getting hit with $50,000 plus per violation if they're out of compliance. And 9 times out of 10, they are. 9 times out of 10, every company that you talk to will be out of compliance. I just seen a post about 2 weeks ago. A lady that's a CNA said they put her on the floor, 40 patients, lights going off everywhere, and she had 40 patients to herself. If they got a notification that she needed to leave to go get a random test, do you think that was going to happen? Comment below. 40 patients, one person to 40 patients, lights going off everywhere. They got a notification, hey, she need to go get a random test right now. Do you think that was going to happen? It's not. It wasn't going to happen. So that puts them out of compliance. So that means if an auditor shows up and they see that this person hasn't went to go get a test, boom, 50 G's. This is why they want you to come on site to do testing. That's why mobile testers are winning in this space. You're flexible. You are the solution to their problems out here. Hello, you are the solution to their problems. You're showing up, making sure that they can keep their people on the clock and boots on the ground. This is what they want. Manufacturing, guys, public transit, school transportation, oil and gas, energy, pipeline, refinery, and utility workers must remain in a rug-free workplace. Aviation and airports, government agencies, federal, state, and local employees, especially law enforcement, correction, and emergency responders. Fire and emergency services. So firefighters, EMT operators, heavy equipment operators, they all have to get tested. Law enforcement and security, staffing and temp agencies, maritime industry, schools and universities. I did a whole training about how you approach and what are the benefits of testing, the universities and the schools, corporate and office setting, agriculture and food processing, guys. So, guys, that's not even all of them, guys. There's so many different industries, guys. You got re-entry programs, you have the color-coded system. You can form a whole business around the color-coded system, right? The color-coded system is where people that are mandated by the court to go and get tested. So they're in this program, right? They could be in that program for a year, 2 years, however long. Anyway, they're part of the color-coded system. Every morning, they have to call a number. When they call that number and their color is called yellow, whatever, it's saying, hey, you got to go get a test today, right? So this is what y'all have to understand. The people in the color-coded system, let me do my little puzzle. Hold on. For TikTok. The people in the color coded system, they got jobs. They got to work. Some people in the color coded system, they got regular jobs like anybody else, right? So some of them had to get tested 3 times a week. Some of them had to go get tested every day, depending on how their case is, right? So when they're getting tested, they may be paying $75 per test, or $55 per test, or 45. They don't care. I know a lady that she had to go. She paid $75 for her test plus a $25 admin fee. So she was paying $100 every time she had to go get a test. So guys, you got our brothers and sisters out here, right? And they're literally fighting for their freedom. Okay. So if they call in the morning that they got to go get a test they got to go get it that day, right? Labs are closing at 5 o'clock. They're not open. They're not open. Congratulations, someone just signed up. Y'all make sure y'all drop the emojis in the comment section for them. Let me see. I don't know which platform though. But y'all still drop some emojis in the comment section, because y'all know family and friends don't support, baby. They not gonna tell you congratulations. They're gonna act like they don't see you. So it's fine. Kind strangers will motivate you along the way. Kind strangers will get you along the way, get you where you want to be in life. Kind strangers will congratulate you. Okay. Congratulate you. Anyway, so they work in regular job. Let me pull my calculator out. Regular job, right? Regular job. Thank you. Regular jobs. Okay. So say if they're paying $60 every time they go. If they got to go 3 times a week, times 3, that's $180, okay, per week. Oh, Lord. Times 4. That's $720 per month that our brother or sister, come on now, come on now, have to pay per month. Okay, because they're part of this color coded system. They're literally fighting for their freedom. They got a family. Now they got to work 2 jobs just to pay this. And if they don't go and get tested, they're going to go to jail. So what you can do to reach back and pull other people with you, right? And help somebody be impactful. I'm just saying, you ain't got to. I'm just saying. Y'all gonna always hear that from me, because that's just who I am. Anyway, but you can do what you want to do. It's your business. Okay? You in business, make money, make your money. Anyway, so what you do is you create a program for everybody in a color-coded system. You can really help them out here, right? Because first of all, there's probably ain't no telling how many people in your zip code that's a part of the color-coded system. Let's keep it real, okay? But we just gonna keep the numbers low. Let's say 100 people. You got 100 people that's in a color-coded system. Instead of you charging them $720 per month, per month, you can, or $75 per test, or $45 per test. You can say, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do, because you want to grow your operation, right? People in the color coded system know more people in the color coded system. Hold on. Let me do this, because we're gonna do some masterminding this morning now that we on here. System. Okay, let's pull this up. Participants assigned to the color coded system. Every morning, a record hotline website or app posts which colors must test for the day. If your color is called, you must report to the testing site before a certain time, often before 4 p.m. Tests are usually urine, saliva, or breath and alcohol screening. Okay, so people in the color coded system know other people in the color coded system. Who do you contact? Probation and parole officers, program coordinators, case managers, collection site managers, or lab techs, reentry programs, right? That's just a few. Okay. So anyway, you grow your program. You say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Instead of me, now, I'm just giving you an example. This your business. You charge what you want. Okay. But say, for instance, if you have, let's just say 50 people, okay? 50 people in your program, and you're charging them $100 per month. Guys, that's $5,000 per month. And you let them know, the more we grow, I'll take your payment down some, right? So say if you end up growing to 100 people, right? And you charging them $85 per month. How much is that, guys? Do the math. That's $8,500 per month. Now, let me say this for my women that are listening. You are dealing with all walks of life. You dealing with Junebug and Sally Mae and Charlie, Billy. Oh, Billy. You're dealing with a lot of people, right? So as women, although this is an amazing, program, amazing business structure, you have to be safe. Okay. As a female, I will not be alone doing any of these tests, right? And if so, I wouldn't get like a standalone location or anything like, because you're going to need some type of location depending on how many people in your program. Because what you're going, let me talk about this first, then I go on to that. Or have your Michael with you. You know what I'm talking about? That got that dang dang, that yang yang pop pop pop. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want nobody to try to strong arm you to use their grandmama pee. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't did what they need to do to be free. You see what I'm saying? Men, same thing, but they probably ain't gonna try that with y'all with men. You see what I'm saying? But as a woman, I will make sure I'm not in a standalone location. I'm in an area where there's a lot of people, maybe like an inline store, maybe inside of a mall or something like that. You can get business inside of a mall. So it just depends, but I will make sure that I'm not by myself because you just don't know. Does that make sense? Let me know. Does that make sense to y'all? I'm just saying, I got to keep my girl, I got to keep my ladies safe now. Got to keep my women safe. Got to keep my women safe. Okay. So this is how you do this, right? You're going to, first of all, what I told you, you're going to promote, talk to these people. You're going to have flyers, business cards. You can get radio, put a billboard right in front of the courthouse if you want to. Anyway, you're just talking to these different people. They'll know exactly who these people are to be a part of your color coded program. Matter of fact, one of my students that took my course, her first day in business, she was at City Hall doing 7 tests for court, right? So anyway, this is how you're going to do this. You're going to get you a text messaging app, okay? The community app or easy texting. Starting off, I say get easy texting. It's a lot cheaper. You can get them for like $25 a month, $45 a month. What you're going to do, you're able to put your those colors in categories. So you have yellow, blue, red, green. Say if you got 10 people in your color coded system that's yellow, you call the number. They no longer have to call the number because how are you going to benefit them? You're taking pressure off of them, right? They ain't got to call that number in the morning anymore. They can go on about life doing what they do. You call the number in the morning. If it's yellow, you go into your system. You say, okay, you select yellow, and then you leave a message. Hello, you have a test you have a test today. I will be in my office between the hours of 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., right? Giving them time enough to come to do the test, depending on what time they have to be at work, right? So you're letting them know that I'm available, right? Say, for instance, they say, hey, well, I'm running a tight shift today. I can't really leave work. It's really up to you on how you want. It's really up to them. That ain't really your problem. However, some companies don't mind if you come to their location to test that employee because they know they're part of the program. So it really just depends. Anyway, that's how you do that. You're not texting each person individually. You got 100 people in your program. You ain't got time to text each one individually. You send one text message, one mass text. They get it. They come to your location. Okay. So that is one program that is slept on. Okay. A lot of people sleep on that program. Why? Because there's a lot of people not even in this industry, right? We need more people. Anyway, any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Make sure you guys use the discount code 50 off. 50 off when you get to my website in the checkout so you can get it for 50 off today, 50% off. Make sure you use that discount code. Make sure you use that discount code, okay? Make sure you use the discount code. Make sure you use the discount code. Let's see. Hey, boss lady. Finish on site testing for treatment centers. Okay, one of my students, when I did this training and put this together, I did this training live. I also put it in my training. One of my students, she went and got a contract with a treatment center in her area, right? So the benefits of on-site testing for treatment centers, okay? Instant results. On-site testing gives immediate feedback, allowing staff to make fast, informed decisions about client care, compliance, or next steps in treatment. Improved accountability. Regular on-site testing encourages clients to stay on track while sobriety goes, since they know testing can happen at any time. So let me tell y'all this. Y'all know that some of these treatment centers get very expensive. Like expensive. 20,000 a month, 40,000 a month, a lot, because these people family sobriety means everything to them. Everything to them. So if I'm paying you 30,000 a month for the sobriety of my loved one, baby, y'all better be on top of it. Right? So if they have on-site testing, right, this is something that they're using as a pitch to close more families. Listen, it all works hand in hand. They're using this to close more families. So they letting them know, yes, we do on-site testing, right? So boom, stay with me. Regular on-site testing encouraging clients to stay on track while sobriety goes since they know testing can happen anytime. Reduce client relapse and risk. This is a problem. Being is that we have on-site testing, we are able to catch any relapses. Okay. Early detection of substance use helps counselors intervene quickly before relapse patterns deepen. You best believe we pay y'all $30,000 a month. Y'all better be on top of it. Wouldn't you feel the same? Hello? I know you gonna feel the same, because what? I pay y'all $30,000 a month to go to fall asleep behind the wheel? I don't think so. Enhanced program integrity. On-site testing helps treatment centers maintain credibility with courts, referral agencies, and insurance providers. Cost saving, no need to transport samples or wait for lab carriers, reducing operational costs and time delays. Also, fewer missed appointments. These are the solutions. Fewer missed appointments. Clients are already on site for therapy or group sessions, so testing fits naturally into their routine. Improve compliance tracking. Keep the center aligned with licensing, insurance, and court-ordered requirements with proper documentation and training. Because let me tell y'all something. Now that I'm talking about documentation. One of my students, and wait a minute, I'm going to let y'all hear it because I ain't lying. One of my students, I just had a mock exam with one of my students, and she said, girl, all I got to say is I hope DOT don't never audit them, right? A lot of these labs do things wrong. They're doing it the wrong way. Documentation matters. So a lot of my students that work for the lab, let me find her right quick. A lot of my students that work, what was her name? LaWanda. Oh, here it is. A lot of my students that work for the lab, right? They say, and I've had a couple that taken the mock exam and they didn't pass because they did not watch the training videos because they're so used to doing it their own way, right? So when they take the test, they like, oh, I thought I already knew how to do this, but they didn't. But then when they go back and look at the training, they like, oh my gosh, I've been doing it wrong the whole time. So now they got to unlearn and relearn. Is this her? No, that's not her. Oh. Okay, what was her? J. Hold on. Let me see if I can find her. I think it's with a J. J. Anyway, they have to unlearn and relearn how to do it the correct way because they are being taught the wrong way at the labs. I told her, look, that's your selling point because she's been doing it for 8 years. That's your selling point right there because documentation matters in this industry. That is a pain point for so many companies. Documentation. You want to make sure that they are audit ready. If they get hit with an audit, their documentation has to be on the up and up. You see what I'm saying? So you coming into this industry, right? And these labs are totally doing things wrong. So if you work for the lab, I'm telling you right now, you're going to need a retraining. You see what I'm saying? it would be in your best interest to get a retraining if you certified through the lab or not, right? If they gave you your certification, you may got a year left or 2 years, whatever, before you have to renew. I would suggest taking a refresher course because, baby, it's a difference. If you do something wrong at work, they're just gonna take you back through a retraining. No problem. It ain't no problem. But if you do something wrong, if you do something wrong, then that MRO gonna tell you that you're gonna have to be retrained. You see what I'm saying? And if you keep, I got it right here. If you keep doing stuff wrong, if you keep doing, I'm trying to find it. Subpart R, public interest exclusion. It's called PI. What is the purpose of public interest exclusion? To protect the public interest, including protecting transportation employers and employees from serious non-compliance with DOT drug testing rules and department policy, is to ensure the employer conduct business only with responsible service agents. So you can get in trouble if you're not doing stuff right out here. You know what I'm saying? In the truck, and if you work with somebody else, they're gonna take you through a retraining. But if you keep on making mistakes, they're gonna be like, wait a minute. They're not gonna just let you out here and do whatever you want to do. So I don't know why a lot of people, especially a lot of these instructors, that's why I'm glad one of the ladies told me when she was telling us that she got an audit by an auditor. I'm glad they're doing that because there's a lot of instructors out here that are scammers. They ain't doing the people right. They get them 2 pieces of paper and call it training. This is what I'm going to tell y'all. Yes, you can get into the industry right now, be a trainer, but if you know you don't really want to help people, don't be a trainer. Just do your collections and go to the house. You can't be out here duplicating failure. And I'll tell you right now, DOT is federal. They don't play. They do not play any games at all. And if you are a collector, it is your responsibility to go through your training, through your DOT guidelines, right? Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You need to know the DOT guidelines like the back of your hand, right? You get to keep the book with you everywhere you go. You ain't got to feel like, oh my gosh, they gonna think I don't know what I'm doing. How many times you done been to the hospital and you see them looking in that book? Baby, they trying to find a solution to the problem. You ain't got to feel stupid. You making sure that you are careful. Let me look at my book. I done forgot. Let me see how I do that right quick. You got to keep it with you, period. Baby, looking at you forget something. You thought, wait a minute, let me look up. Okay, I done did 60 collections and all of them was an uneventful. Now I got a shy bladder. Let me look at my book right quick. Let me just do a little scan right quick and see. Aha, I got it. Let me, I need a shy bladder. Okay, I got it. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do. This is your business. You got to do things a certain way and you got to handle it with care. You have to steward your business well. Anyway, how did I get over there? Moving on. We're talking about the benefits of on-site testing at the treatment centers. Flexibility in test types. On-site testing can include urine, saliva, oral fluid, or breath and alcohol, depending on the center's need and regulation. Better data for treatment plans. Counselors and clinic staff get real-time data that helps them adjust treatment strategies based on verified processes. Guys, pretty much on-site testing, I'll tell you the pain points. Gonna be the same for all companies. They're gonna be the same. And that's where you come in at. Going on site to do the testing. You can have a brick and mortar if you want to, but I say don't start off with a brick and mortar because you want to keep your cost low. This is your first time starting a business. First of all, you want to make sure that you're gonna play full out. Everybody that say they want to be entrepreneurs don't really want to be entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? You may not want to be in that building all day long, and you're not, because I'm the same way. I don't want. When I started my business, yes. When I first started, I did it from the house. My first business from the house. Then I got a building, right? I got a building. I hired a couple people. Oh my gosh, it was just. It was more harm than good, right? Because I was paying them by the hour, but they had to hit commission. If they hit commission, I let them go in 2 weeks. Anyway, I found myself wasting more money than having more money trying to train them because they didn't know what they was doing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I didn't like being at my office. I go to my office, I make because I'm not leaving my office unless I make $1,000. It's just what it is, right? I make my 1,000, I'm going to the house. Sometimes I'll make that before 9 a.m. And I'm going to the house and my office ain't finna see me no more for a week. You see what I'm saying? So you may be the person that you don't want to sit in an office like that because it's going to put you in the mind of a job. That's why you want to work on your business instead of in your business. Okay. Instead of in your business. Probably like, what that mean? Anyway, I teach y'all that in training. That's neither here nor there. Work on your business instead of in your business. Okay. So pain points of treatment centers: delayed lab results, waiting days for results, slow down decision on clients' care. Let's just do period. Hold on. Not just them. Let's just do all so y'all see what I'm talking about. So compliance pressure. Companies are afraid of falling out of compliance with federal or state testing regulations like DOT 49 CFR Part 40. And even though they scared, they still be doing things wrong. They can't help it. They chasing a bag. They need all boots on the ground. Missing one step can lead to fines, lawsuits, or suspended contracts. Untrained or inconsistent collectors. Many companies rely on undertrained or certified collectors, causing collection errors, invalid results, and costly retest. Did y'all hear what I said? There's a lot of untrained people working in the lab. Working in the labs. Hello. Slow turnaround times, long delays from outside labs or mobile testers hurt hiring timelines, project schedules, or safety investigations. Those are slow turnaround times. Hello. High cost of outsourcing, paying third-party labs. Hello. Many companies could save money by bringing testing in-house with trained collectors. What did I tell y'all? So as an instructor, you can do what? Train their front line. Train their front line so they can have in-house collectors, right? But you're going to charge them a lot more because you're saving them a lot of money. Hello, scheduling conflict. Waiting for collectors to arrive or for employees to travel off-site wastes company time and disrupts productivity. Post-accident delays. When accidents happen, company must test immediately, but often struggle to find after hours or on-call collectors. What I tell y'all, the labs close at what time? 5 o'clock. They're not open on weekends. They understand that and is better than nan. So when they link up with us, we help them make money and save money at the same time. Every company wants to expand their location. Do y'all believe that every company wants to have at least 20,000, 30,000 locations? The last time I checked, McDonald's had 28,707 locations worldwide. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Damn, is that? Yeah. So when I tell y'all that the lab want to link up with 30,000 people, that's not a lot. Because did you know there was 28,707 McDonald's? The United States is huge. It's huge. 30,000 locations is nothing, right? Independent. We're working with them, right? So if they're charging us $15, which they're going to charge us to do the analysis, they send us all our equipment to do the test. You think they love us that much? How can I sign up for the training? Click the link here in my bio. Use the discount code 50 off to get 50% off at checkout. Click the link here in my bio. Payment plans are available, guys. Sizzle, ShopPay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Okay, so they don't just love us like, dang, we love them so much. We want to help them make money. No, we helping them as well as they helping us. We're scratching each other's back here. Okay, we're helping each other make money. Right, it will cost them billions of dollars to open up 30,000 locations. Right, they charging us a fee to do the analysis. They ship us the supplies. They ship us our FedEx mailers, prepaid postage. We ain't even got to pay to ship the specimen back to them. Right? They charge a fee. Say if they charging $12, $16 or whatever. Say if they're getting $1,800 per month, which is nothing, per partner and they got 30,000, guys, that's $54 million per month that the lab is getting. Success leaves clues. These people ain't crazy. This is why this young lady messaged me. Well, she left a comment and she said that she got her something. Let me look it up and see what she got. Charge it to my phone. She went to school for something and she been trying to get on at the lab and she can't. And she feel like she went to school for nothing. She said, I feel like I went to school for nothing because no one's hiring me. I guess I'm not the pick. Baby, they don't want to hire people. They want partners. They tired of people. Employees are a liability to these companies, and y'all know that. This is why AI is taking over. This is why 400,000 Black people have lost their jobs since July. That is not a coincidence. They want us in a farm, and I'm trying to keep you out of the farm. I'm trying to keep you off the farm, ma'am, sir. They want you homeless. They want you backed up against the wall. So you'll have to say, I guess I got to do that. I guess I got to do that because what else I'm going to do? Inflation, grocery, everything is going up. But is the pay going up? No, guys, the pay is not going up. They not trying to pay nobody. Now you trying to pay. They no. They want you to beg. They want you to beg. How do you go about the payment plans? When you go to the website and you add it to cart, it'll ask you at the end, how do you want to pay? It'll say choose other options. It depends on which website you go on, and then you can select the payment plan option. This is the vision that they have for our lives. That's the vision. But what is the vision that you have for yours? In a world of, okay, let's keep it real. First, we're going to go to church now. In a world of, we go through pain, we go through trauma, we go through struggle, we lose, we go through mourning, we go through all these things. There's all these things in this world that we can do as a spiritual being having a human experience. If we can feel pain, trauma, losses, struggle, then we can also what? Experience what? Wealth, get rich. Hello. The science of getting rich. God wants us to get rich. Hello. Who told y'all that having money was associated with being evil? Baby, being broke is associated with being evil because that's what people go out here and scam and rob and yield and murder and all those things because they ain't got no money. Hello, come on, y'all, stop playing. Who ain't what the people with money? Who they robbing? Except for people in corporate, like they cheating. they not ethical. But people that ain't got no money, they scamming, they robbing, they stealing, they doing the money gram flip. They doing all of those things because of the lack of money. The lack of money, y'all stop saying these things because you're starting to believe them. Oh, I don't want that kind of money. People with money evil. People with money ain't sleeping in a car. People with money ain't sleeping in storage room, baby. People with money not sleeping on the street. They are making it illegal to be homeless. It is happening right now in some states right now as we speak. So if we can have struggle in this world and trauma and deal with all these things in this world, you best to believe, hello, the getting rich part is what I want to, what I will get. Hello, why? Because I can have that. Why? Because God gave me the power to obtain wealth. Hello, God said that my gifts, God said that your gifts will make room for you, whether you believe it or not. God said that your gifts will make room for you, whether you believe it or not. God gave you the power to obtain wealth, whether you believe it or not, that your words hold power, that you can speak blessing or cursing, whether you believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not, that you were given dominion over your own life, business, circumstances, skills, and gifts. Whether you believe it or not, there's a system here that we can all participate in, which is the kingdom systems, God's principle. Whether you believe it or not, you got a law of the land and you got God's law. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Gravity is gravity. Play with it if you want to. So I understand God's law, God's principle. Harvest time, seed and harvest. I stand on that. Hello. Law of faith, law of vibration, law of reciprocity, law of obedience. Hello, law of my words that come out of my mouth. I understand law and I know it's going to give me a predictive result. That's why I say yes. That's why I show up every day. That's why I show up. That's why I say yes. That's why I do it unsure. That's why I've done it scared. Do it scared. I ain't no different than nobody else. I'm just operating my principles and standing in my principles. And you should be standing in your principles too. If y'all are unsure of the principles and don't know the principles, click the link tree in my bio. Join my Kingdom Code community. I drop a new law every week, dropping a new one today. We have a mastermind once a month. It's only $5 a month. Learn how to live this life and advance your life through God's principle. This ain't got nothing to do with religion. This ain't got nothing to do with being no Christian. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I ain't no Christian. I'm not religious. I am spiritual. That's what I am. Okay, so it ain't that. It ain't that. I ain't there to preach to you. I'm there to show you principles. God is not a God of emotion. God is a God of systems, order. Okay, the kingdom principles does not, only thing that move principle is principles, guys. Only thing that move principle is principle. When you done crying and complaining and yelling and screaming, if you have not done anything according to principle, nothing will move for you. You have to follow principle to participate in the promise. It don't matter who you think you are, who you think you ain't, who have condemned you all your life. If you're good or not, it doesn't matter. Only thing that moves principle is principle. You can be a low down, dirty jive turkey and still participate in the principles, because there's a lot of people that are low down jive turkeys that participate in the principles. Right? But it's not emotion. It ain't got nothing to do with that. If you bake the cake, put it in the oven, it's going to come out. You put it in the working stove, it's going to work. It is what it is. I don't make the rules, baby. I don't make the laws. I just follow them. A lot of people on here listening, y'all are followers of the law. We all follow the law, right? We don't want to get no ticket. We don't want to go to jail. We love having this free life, freedom. But while I'm having this free life, you best believe I want the promises and what I'm supposed to get, these predictive results according to the law. Hello? If I sow my seeds, I want to reap my harvest and I will according to the law, right? I don't beg for nothing. I command. I ain't commanding God. I'm commanding the laws that God put in place to give me a predictive result. Hello. So if you go to work a whole week, a whole 40 hours in a week, and you check your bank account at 12 midnight Friday morning and your check is not in there, you're going to say, wow, where my money at? Then you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to just wait. It may be a little delay. You're going to wake up at 5:30, check it again. Your money ain't in there, baby. You ain't never got up so fast, baby. You got up, got dressed, you was at work, baby. You usually be 5 minutes late. You usually be 5 minutes late, right? You show up to work, you're like, hey, where my money? I didn't get my check. And they say, oh, we're so sorry. We'll give it to you next week. What you look, your rent is due today, and they finna cut your lights off. What you gonna do? Comment below. Come on, y'all on here, comment below. What you gonna do if they ain't got your check? And they tell you they gonna pay you next week when they about to turn your lights off. Today, if you don't pay, what are you gonna do? Comment below. Stop playing. Y'all ain't gotta try to act all good at two shoes. I already know what you're gonna do. Are you gonna go and beg them? Say, please, 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 please. Head down, all humble. Oh my gosh, ma'am, sir, I hear what you're saying, but I really need my money today. Can you please give me my money? Are you gonna beg for your money? Are you going to command your money? Comment below. Comment below, man. Come on now. Come on now. We're going somewhere here. Let's go. Come on in. Y'all on here. Let's go. I know it may be a lag, but it ain't lagging that much. Y'all on here. Come on. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Still standing on the command. Right? You ain't finna go in there and beg for nothing. You are going to command your money, because by law, You have to pay me for what I have worked, for the work I have done, for the seeds I have sown into this business, coming here every day. Hello. So the payment plan question was for business. What you mean? Hold on one second. Oh, your payment plan. So yeah, through the you're gonna take credit card, debit card, Stripe, Square, PayPal, set up your business bank account, set up you a merchant account. In training, I show you guys how to do all that. Okay. You're going to command your money because by law they gotta pay you, right? Why aren't you commanding your day? Why aren't you commanding your wealth? Why aren't you speaking out of your mouth what it is that you want? I command, I don't have to beg. Because what I'm commanding ain't finna come by no labor, baby. Not the way. My wealth, I will not and cannot get by labor. Hello? I command my wealth by law, divine law, not by labor, but by divine law. Hello? Not by fear, but by fire. Not by begging, but by blueprint. Hello? So when you go, you're command, y'all better give me my money, man. I don't care who y'all need to talk to. Y'all better write me a check. You better look into that cash register and pay me my money right now. You're going to beat on your chest. You're going to call somebody and say, hey, look, y'all don't have to get me out of jail because I'm going to go to jail today because they need to pay me my money. I'm not playing. I'm about to snap. That's how you finna be. You finna command. You ain't finna be humble about it because you know you work for that. You work for that, right? You work for that. You worked for that. It's yours. Give me mine right now. I command it. So I command, I command what it is that I want by divine law. Man, y'all better tap into who y'all are, tap into these to God's principles, period. What you doing? Ain't no way in the world labor finna give me what I'm commanding. Hello? I ain't chasing. I call it by name. 1,500,000,000. It's trillionaires out here. 1,500,000,000. I call it by name. But I ain't scared to call it by name. Y'all better start calling something by name. I'm trying to tell you, you better start calling something by name out here, baby. So what you doing? Hello. I already have my phlebotomist. What should I do? I don't know. What you want to do? You want to have your own business? What you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do when they come for you, bad boy, bad boy? What you want to do? What you want to do when they come for you? Y'all better start. Your mouth has, your words have power. I know y'all hear me. You better watch what you say. No, you really better watch what you say. Hello, your words shape your destiny, baby. I am very careful and intentional about what comes out of my mouth. Every person that's listening to this live right now, you want to do this because that's why you're still on here. But that intrusive thought, you can't do that. You ain't gonna make no money. Ain't nobody gonna pay you. Who gonna fool with you? You ain't nothing. You ain't never been nothing, and you a woman. That's the thoughts. Those are the intrusive thoughts that we get, and you entertain them. How do you overcome fear? With action. You don't battle thoughts with another thought. You battle it with words. I am protected. I am health. I am wealth. I'm abundance. I'm money. And I always make it. I am strong. Hello. Hello. I am money. Hello. No negative thought goes unchecked with me, baby. I don't play them type of games. You getting checked. I don't care who in front of me, who I'm around, who I'm next to, who listen to me, who see me, or who think I'm crazy. I'm protected. I'm health. I'm wealth. I'm abundance. I'm money. And I always make excuse me, man. What did you say? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying something. Let me get a large coat. I was talking to you. My take your order. I'm protected. I'm health. I'm wealth. I'm abundance. I remember one time I was at the store. Was I at Starbucks somewhere? At Starbucks, baby. Listen, a negative thought came in, baby, with my words. I said what I need to say out my mouth. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. I'm ready to order now. Y'all got us what? If who gonna go to bat for you more than you? Because right now you can go talk to a friend, a family member, somebody say, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about starting my own business. Girl, I wouldn't do that. What you gonna do? How you gonna do that? I wouldn't. I will not. Matter of fact, when I left my company to start working online, I blocked every family member I had. I went on my Facebook, I block. Block your mama. I don't care. You can't stay. You think about breathe. You better say. You better say it. I blocked every last one of them because I ain't want them asking me no question because I was already making a move I felt was insane. Okay. Leaving my company where I'm making $1,000 a day, sometimes $2,000 a day to go and do something I know nothing about. I thought the whole concept of working online was crazy. Hello. I'm like, wait a minute. So they get to asking me questions. I don't want to go there because if y'all ain't finna support what you asking me questions for, block. I don't care. Everybody I mentor, they like, my mom and daddy, block your mama, baby. I don't care. Block your mama. You ain't gotta block out your life, baby. Just block out your social media page. They ain't got to be nosy knowing what you're doing. Block them. I blocked them. Right. And then when I was sure about what I was doing, I had the confidence in what I was doing. I made money, right? And I was making money. I unblocked them. Here you go. Now y'all can see. Here you go. There you go. Now I unblock you because now I'm sure of what I'm doing. I don't need anybody. Why are you leaving your business to do that? Well, what if you don't do this? What if you don't do that? What if you don't make money? What is it that you do? You know what I'm saying? They not finna uplift you. That's why community is important. That's why being around other like-minded individuals that are positive are important because you got a lot of people that may be in different industries or even this industry, right? I don't know, I ain't made no money, da da da. They're not working. People only do what they're comfortable with doing. Let's give you an example. In this industry, right? You can get set up with FormFox, eScreen, TPAs, right? Even a lab will say, hey, we want you to service some of our clients, right? But if you get set up with eScreen, FormFox, TPA, or a lab. So let me give you an example. One of my students, Yolanda, she got a call out to go to a bus company, right? Because she was marketing her business. I need my other charger. She was marketing her business and she made over $1,500 in 3 hours, right? If she would have went through a TPA, FormFox, eScreen, baby, one of my students told me they went through FormFox, they weren't paying them but $20. I talked to another lady, she said eScreen for one of them was paying her $11. So her doing those collections, they probably only would have paid her, say if they was, I think she said she did 18 tests. I can't remember. $360 if she would have went through a middleman, right? I need to find my other charger. So when you gonna go into business. You don't go back into business to let for yourself to let somebody put you back like you was at a job. You see what I'm saying? Now some people do that because they don't want to market. They like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna sit here and let them send me some clients here and there, but they're not gonna pay you all your money. I don't teach my students to go through no eScreen or FormFox or no TPAs because you want all your money. So that's why my students have success and they getting $450 for one collection. They getting over $1,500 of work. They doing the helicopter crash. Hello, showing up at the hospital and getting $1,800 because they're putting themselves out there versus okay, I'm gonna get a location and let y'all send me clients and I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm just gonna sit here and let y'all do. You do it how you want to, but what I'm saying is why take 30 when you know you can get 175? Why take 30 when you know you can get 250? You see what I'm saying? Now hold on one second. Let me get my charge. I'm just saying.
I got to calm down because I said I wasn't gonna cry. I got to calm down because I said I wasn't gonna cry. I said I wasn't gonna cry, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this awesome opportunity. I've been in online marketing for over 2 years. I've never had $1,000 day. I met Portia. I've been following her since MCA. I followed her with my econ. I followed her with just everything she do. I'm sitting there watching her. I'm sure she don't understand or don't think that people are looking, but I was the one that was looking. When she came with this opportunity, I hopped on it, and I said I wasn't gonna cry. But Friday, I hit my $1,000 day, and it was all because of what she taught me.
No, for real, Portia, I really appreciate it, girl, because, I mean, last year I was in a really bad place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going on. Like, to even put on this opportunity to invest in myself and spend $50 funky dollars to look at. $50, yes, didn't know if I had the money to spend it, didn't know if I was going to get any of it back. Like, this is a live testimony of investing in yourself, not knowing where to get the money from, finding the money, and buying a house. Like, I went from selling bags to buying a house. Oh my God, Portia, thank you. I'm about to cry, but I love it. And I appreciate you so much because without you, none of this would have been possible.